How many hours did you spend on your last YouTube shot? 2 hours? 3 hours? Imagine spending 3 hours editing, cutting clips frame by frame, adding captions manually, only to get 500 views. It hurts, it is demoralizing, and that is why 90% of creators quit within the first 3 months. They burn out. Today, I am going to show you the antidote. I am going to show you how to produce 30 YouTube shorts, high quality, viral potential in just 60 minutes. Yes, 1 hour of work for 1 month of content. This is not clickbait, this is engineering. Welcome back to Digital Asean, your laboratory for the future of work. Before we dive into the blueprint, a quick transparency note. This video is created using 100% artificial intelligence. The voice you hear is a clone. The face you see is generated by AI. We do this to prove that you can build a digital asset without a camera and without a team. Now, before we touch the tools, we need to fix your mindset. Most of you are operating with the artist mindset. You treat every video like a painting. You want it to be perfect. You obsess over every pixel. That is fine if you are Casey Neistat. But if you are building a faceless automation channel, the artist mindset is poison. You need to adopt the factory mindset. A factory does not rely on mood. A factory relies on systems. A factory produces consistent output at scale every single day. Today, I will give you the blueprints to build your own content factory. We will use 4 specific machines. Machine 1, the ideator. Machine 2, the visualizer. Machine 3, the voice. And machine 4, the assembler. Let's start with machine 1, bulk ideation. The biggest time waster for creators is writer's block. You sit in front of a blank screen wondering, what should I post today? In the lazy workflow, we never ask that question. We use batching. I go to ChatGPT or Claude or Perplexity. But I don't just say, give me ideas. That gives you generic garbage. You need a structured prompt. Listen closely. Here is my exact prompt structure. I type this. Act as a viral content strategist. I need 30 video ideas for a YouTube Shorts channel about my niche. Each idea must follow the curiosity gap framework. The output must be a table with 3 columns. Column 1, the hook, specifically the first 3 seconds. Column 2, the core fact or the value proposition. Column 3, the twist or the ending. Why this structure? Because shorts are all about the hook. If you don't grab them in 3 seconds, they scroll. By forcing ChatGPT to write the hook first, we guarantee retention. In 10 seconds, ChatGPT generates 30 rows of data. Boom. That is your content calendar for the entire month. Total time spent, 2 minutes. Now, machine 2, the visualizer. We have the scripts, but we need something to show. In the old days, you would grab a camera and film yourself. Or you would spend hours searching for stock footage on Pexels. Not anymore. In the lazy workflow, we generate our own assets. I use 2 main tools here. For static images, I use Midjourney. For video, I use Kling AI or Runway Gen 3. Let's talk about Kling because it is currently the king of consistency. Here is the secret to consistency. Don't generate random clips. Create a style reference. If your channel is about dark psychology, you want a dark, moody, noir aesthetic in your prompt. Always include the same keywords. Cinematic lighting, 8K resolution, dark noir style, slow motion. I generate 5 to 10 generic clips. A man walking in the rain, a clock ticking, an eye opening, a brain glowing. These are your Lego blocks. You can reuse these clips across multiple videos. Remember, the audience on Shorts has a short memory. They won't notice if you reuse a background clip from 2 weeks ago. This is how TV stations work. They reuse assets. You should too. Next up, machine 3, the voice. Audio is 50% of the video experience. Bad audio equals 0 retention. But recording voiceovers is a pain. You stumble, you cough, your neighbor starts drilling the wall. In the lazy workflow, we automate this. I use 11 Labs for pure audio or Jog AI if I want an avatar like this. Let's focus on 11 Labs for a faceless channel. Don't just pick the default Adam voice. Everyone uses Adam. It sounds like a generic TikTok video. Go to the voice library, filter for narrative and deep. Find a voice that sounds unique. Then, use the voice design feature to tweak it. Make it slightly faster, make it slightly more stable. Once you have your unique voice, save it. That is your brand voice. Now copy your 30 scripts from step 1. Paste them into 11 Labs. Click Generate. In 5 minutes, you have 30 pristine audio files. No background noise, no breathing sounds, just perfect narration. Now, we arrive at the final step. Machine 4, the assembler. This is where most people get stuck. They try to edit inside the TikTok app or Instagram Reels editor. That is a mistake. It is too slow. We use CapCut Desktop. Why Desktop? Because we need keyboard shortcuts. Here is the workflow. Import all 30 audio files. Import your folder of Lego block visuals. Now, listen carefully. This is the hack. We do not edit 30 projects one by one. We create one master project. We build the perfect template. We set the font style. We set the animation. We set the background music. We set the pop sound effect every time the text changes. Once the template is perfect, We just swap the content, duplicate the project, delete the old audio, drag in the new audio, delete the old clips, drag in the new clips. The text style remains, the music remains, the effects remain. You are not editing from scratch, you are just refilling the template. I also use the auto caption feature in CapCut. But I don't leave it default. I configure it to show only 2 or 3 words per line. And I use a bold font like the bold font or Comica Axis. And I add a spring animation. This keeps the eyes moving. Dynamic captions are the heartbeat of a short. Before we finish, I need to teach you the most important rule of shorts. The 3-second rule. The algorithm watches one metric above all else. Average view duration. If it's like 2 seconds, your video dies. How do we stop the scroll with a pattern interrupt? In your lazy workflow, always ensure the first visual is shocking. Use a big red text overlay. Use a weird sound effect. Use a visual that doesn't match the audio immediately. Create a question in the viewer's mind. For example, if your video is about making money, don't start with a picture of money. Start with a picture of a burning wallet. It creates tension. Why is the wallet burning? They have to watch to find out. That is how you hack retention. Now, let's look at the economics. Why go through all this trouble? Because of leverage. A manual creator spends 10 hours to make one video. If that video fails, he wasted 10 hours. A lazy creator spends 1 hour to make 30 videos. If one video fails, who cares? You have 29 others. But if one of those 30 videos goes viral, it pays for the entire batch. It brings in subscribers, it brings in ad revenue, it brings in affiliate sales. This is a numbers game. And with AI, the odds are finally in your favor. You are the casino, you are not the gambler. So my challenge to you is simple. Stop grinding, start building systems, stop trying to be an artist, start being a factory owner. Go to the description, check out the tools I mentioned. Taja AI, Kling, 11 Labs, CapCut, build your stack and start your factory today. This is Digital ASEAN, work smarter, not harder. Signing out.